Hello, this is Halloween, and if you love haunted history and cemetery walkthroughs as much as I do, you may want to subscribe because I'm going to be taking you somewhere new every week. Today, we will be visiting the Chapel Hill Memorial Park Cemetery in Pinellas Park. Don't know much about this cemetery and couldn't find much on it, but we'll go and check it out. Enjoy! We're here at Hao Wah Chinese restaurant. Couldn't be more excited. I didn't even know we had one in Pinellas. This location even has boba tea, which I'm pretty excited about. So let's go in and have a bite to eat. We're here at Chapel Hill Memorial Park in Pinellas. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about this cemetery. Couldn't find a whole lot of information on it, and there are a lot of cemeteries called Chapel Hill and in different cities and things like that, so it's hard to look for the information. Let's go in and see what we can see. Just walked in, and right off the bat I can tell that the grounds are beautiful, very neatly kept, and it looks like a lot of the flat headstones are here. But the grounds are gorgeous. Lots of trees, not super shady, but just lots of different plants and trees and flowers and very pretty. Even a little spigot over here. When I went to visit my Meemaw on Mother's Day, my dad was there. He was looking for a place he could get some water for his little flower that he brought. And it's hard to find water around there, so there's a little place where you can get water to water flowers and things like that. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't usually see that, so it's just a little sink kind of right here in the middle of the grounds. Another thing that's really cool about this cemetery is they have a lot of places for waste, you know, garbage and things like that. So if you're out here and you're just replacing flowers or whatever, there's these little trash receptacles all over the grounds. And it makes for a cleaner cemetery because, I mean, I think a lot of times these things don't get thrown away because people don't bring bags to put them in to get rid of them, or there's no garbage cans nearby to put garbage in. A lot of cemeteries don't have garbage cans around, and a lot of public parks don't either. So that's something we definitely need a lot more of. Look how pretty it is here. Real green. They have one large niche up here in the back of the cemetery. I guess getting in is only through by way of steep stairs on the other side, and then there's an incline here on this side getting in the middle of it. So I don't know what's going on in the middle. I'm probably gonna have my husband go up there and take some pictures of whatever that is, if there's anything to see in there. Looks like a golf course out here. Over here they have a Veterans Memorial. In my opinion, this looks like a new cemetery. Not brand new, of course. It's pretty large, and there's probably, you know, thousands of burials here, but probably, like, if I had to guess, probably 1950s for this one. Like I said, I couldn't find a lot of information on it. The more I'm seeing here, it looks like the whole thing is a Jewish cemetery. There are a lot of Jewish here. All of the markers for each different section are all Jewish menorah and Torah and all of these different things that are you know, from the Jewish religion. That could be a thing. I might go home and try to figure it out, but this looks like it may be a primarily Jewish cemetery. But I mean, just look at how beautiful it is. And it's a perfect day, you know, to be doing this. It's nice and breezy. Hopefully you can hear me all right and the wind's not too crazy. These burials over here near this gorgeous fountain and pond in the back of the cemetery, they're all new, dating only back to, I think 2018 is the oldest one back in this area, but there aren't many of them. These are going to be your traditional upright headstones. You'll notice on the tops of each one there are rocks, pebbles. That's to indicate that someone's been here to visit. I kind of like that better than, you know, the fake flowers and stuff. It doesn't leave as much of a mess behind, and most of the time the flowers aren't getting changed out regularly, so having a rock, a pebble, a seashell, things like that, they're more natural, and they'll take the weather and they won't litter the rest of the cemetery. So I really am fond of that idea. If you want to leave something when you come visit a loved one, that's a good way to go. This here is one of my favorite poems for the departed, and you may have heard it before, but it says, "Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. I'm 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die." And this one here, these don't look to be related, but it's definitely prime real estate over here. Franklin Joel Coleman, loving husband, father, and grandfather. When this flesh and heart shall fail, and mortal life shall cease, I shall possess within the veil a life of joy and peace. Amazing Grace. And there's a boat there at the bottom. He must have liked to be out on the boat. Who doesn't, right? In this beautiful weather. It's a gorgeous day today. Here's another poem. It's very similar to that other one that I love so much. It says, "Do not mourn for me as I sleep, for I am more to you from heaven than I was on earth's short fleeting time. For now I am the guardian angel on your shoulder. I am the raindrops that kiss your cheeks. I am the soft breeze that hugs you in warmth. I am the pillow next to you as you sleep. I am the Christmas cactus blooming in the yard. I am your thought as you wipe down the sink. I am the tiny hairs that stand up on the back of your neck. I am the feelings you feel when I am near. I am the twinkle in every child's eyes. I am your little finger that waves goodbye. I am now everywhere that you are, as my love for you will never die." That is in honor of the Gillises. And that's a really beautiful poem as well. We're getting ready to head out of the cemetery. This one is very beautiful. If you're just coming here, you just want a quiet, peaceful walk with beautiful scenery, it's a great place to come for that. A lot of these headstones have really beautiful writings and poems on them. So that's really cool. That being said, I wanted to share with you a video from a guy called Neil Walsh. And if you've never heard of him, and if you're grieving a loved one, mourning a loved one, I have been mourning my mother for 2.5 years now, and it never gets easier, but it can get more comfortable, I guess. You can function and you can have a better perspective on the continuation of a loved one. So I'm going to link his video down below. That really brings me a lot of comfort when I'm really missing my mom. I might want to get a box of tissues because it's very touching, but it's a great perspective on the loss of a loved one. I don't know if you've ever recognized that I don't use the word death very much. I don't like it. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's true. It's just, when we leave this world, it's just a transition into eternal life. That's how I always have believed. And when I saw this video from this guy, Neil Walsh, it just put everything in perspective for me. So I want to share it with you. So if you want to check out the description down below, I will have that linked for you. And we're going to head out of here. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope you enjoyed the cemetery, and I will have that link down below for you for Neil Walsh if you want to check that out. Anybody who's grieving a loved one, it could be really helpful just to listen to him. He's very soft-spoken and peaceful to listen to as well. Check that out. That does it for today's episode. I'll see you next time.